Hello, hello, Mad Hatter here, and welcome to episode 5 of Sketch of the Week, where we take a look at the forgotten and underappreciated arts of the Pokémon Trading Card Game. So, sit back, relax, and grab yourselves a cup of that chosen beverage, and join me and Smeagol as we take a look at today's chosen masterpieces. So, to start things off today, we have this absolutely excellent Honchkrow G, hailing from Galactic's Conquest, released on October the 10th, 2008, designed by artist Yusuke Ishikawa. Unfortunately, not much is known about this particular artist, except that they've designed a total of 15 cards during the Diamond, Pearl and Platinum era. Personally, I think this is a real shame, as I find their art style to be quite captivating, especially with Honchkrow here, the awesome yet imposing visage, the dark aura emanating off him with a scene of absolute carnage surrounding him, perfectly fitting for Team Galactic's Pokemon. Other examples of their great work involve the Absol G from Supreme Victors, and the Electrode G from Platinum Rising Rivals. Next up we have something slightly different, introducing Mary's Request, hailing from the Unseen Forces set released on August 22nd, 2005 and was illustrated by Ken Sugimori. Now Ken has been involved with Pokemon since the very beginning, being involved with illustrating not only for the TCG, but also for the conceptual artwork for the movies. His art style is actually visually very impressive, consisting of watercolours with a slight light amount of shading, not too dissimilar in fact to the late Akira Toriyama. Now, I personally really love the design of this card. I love it when cards depict Pokemon in everyday life, and this card is of no exception. I especially love the fact how Ampharos is just casually sitting on in this little interview segment. Other examples of Ken's work include the Dark Alakazam from the original Team Rocket set, and Venusaur from base set. And now for the last exhibit I have today, this absolutely beautiful Dragonair card, hailing from the Delta Species set, released on October 31st, 2009, illustrated by Mitsuhiro Arita. Now Mitsuhiro at this point is considered to be one of the TCG's most prolific artists, having designed a great many cards since the TCG's inception, even going so far as to designing the symbols for the very first 6 energy types. His illustrations mainly consist of a mix of either watercolours or pastel painting, and a very clever use of light and shadow to create more dynamic and realistic imagery. I especially love how Mitsuru, in the case of Dragonair here, he's drawn it in such a way that it actually resembles something out of a nature documentary. Really beautiful artwork, just especially the really realistic bubbles here and the light shining through the water's edge. Really beautiful stuff. Other examples of Mitsuhiro's work are numerous, but the more recognisable ones are of course the Raichu from Fossil, and his most famous piece of work being the Charizard from base set. Thank you so very much for watching. If you like what you saw and heard, please hit that like and subscribe button, and ring the bell to receive all notifications. Until the next time, have a blessed day, and I bid ye farewell.